Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's a general twin flame reading. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Now, as always, there's a deeper dive, so an extended version, a written reading that goes with these. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that, because in that deeper dive, I go into more guidance for you. Guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, whether you're dealing with something emotionally in this situation, whether you need to manifest it, change your beliefs, let go of something, whatever it is that you need to do now or heal yourself. Guidance for that. Also guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and how this might all go down, how changes might come about, or how you might meet if you haven't met yet, and possible timelines for all of that. So toward the end of each of these readings, there'll be a link that pops up there to book in for that. You can find a link in the description box for this video and in the comments for this video for that as well, for the deeper dive. And so in the description box and in the comments, you can also find the fast forward links to get to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your choice. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal ball, this rose quartz? Would you like the flower, this frangipani, or the shell? So you take your pick now, and I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription button along with that notification bell, and enjoy your reading. So if you chose this crystal ball, then this one is for you. Let's find out all about your twin flame, about what's going on for you and what's going on for your twin flame at the moment. I was told by my guides to do this as an open-ended twin flame reading, so let's do that. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading, an extended version that goes with this. So if this reading resonates with you, if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. Because in that, I'm going to go more into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Whether you're dealing with this emotionally, whatever's going on, or whether you're manifesting it, if there's something to change, something to let go of, whatever it is, guidance for you right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also possible timelines, how this might all go down as well, how changes might come through. So yeah, and possible timelines with that as well. So if that interests you, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's find out what's going on with you and your twin flame, transcending something. So there's change happening, transcending something. Old problems maybe that you've had are you're transcending them now. There's some change happening. Getting over something, maybe a past problem that you've had. Transcending a problem. Let's get more. So I'm going to go into your side of things, their side of things as well. What's happening for you? What's happening for them in this reading, in this video reading? Intuition. Oh, I'm getting a strong message from this that you intuitively know something's about to happen, some change about to happen. You can feel it coming. You intuitively know. Like with twin flames, you can feel that. So this is whether you've met them or not, right? So this could be, for some of you haven't met your twin flame yet, but you feel you're about to. Always happens to me that way, is when something big is about to happen in my life, especially when I'm about to meet somebody. I can feel it. It feels like they're just around the corner. So let's get some out for you. Let's get some tarot cards out for you. So crystals, first of all. What's going on with crystals? 5 of Swords. That's not a good start. So something's doing your head in. It could be the waiting game. You could be trying to manifest your twin flame here and it's not happening. Or it doesn't appear to be happening. It will be happening, because as soon as you ask something from the universe, your higher self gets on it. 5 of Wands, 2 5s. Wow, 2 5s are about change, you know. 5 of Wands is about training for something, so putting something into practice. So as I was saying, when you ask for something from the universe, your higher self gets on it straight away. And if you haven't got something already, it means that you're not quite in alignment with it yet. And so if you ask for something that you're in totally alignment with, then it just shows up really easily, straight away. Instant manifestations. But if you're not in alignment with it, then your higher self will show you the steps to get in alignment with it. And that's where you're at right now. Is this 5 of Wands energy is about you practicing. It's you putting things into practice, you learning the lessons, you repeating those lessons until you've really got it, so that you're ready for your twin flame. So this suggests to me that your twin flame is, or will be, because they're probably doing the exact same thing as well. We'll see in the cards soon. But yeah, it feels to me like you're kind of getting a little bit impatient with the process, impatient with yourself in this process. But keep on going, because it all makes sense in the long term. Like once you meet them, or once they come about, you'll realize what this is all about, why you had to wait, all of that stuff. We always do that, right? We think that we're ready for something. It's like, how come the universe isn't bringing it in? Because I'm totally ready. And then 6 months down the line, we look back and like, oh, I wasn't even ready then. So we can also always see in hindsight, you're going to see in hindsight what it is that you're learning at the moment. Ready for this amazing relationship. They've got the Seven of Swords, so there's some deception. It could be self-deception going on there, or some kind of deception going on. I'm going to get clarifiers out for all of this. Ace of Pentacles. This is a big offer, a golden opportunity. Let's find out what this is all about for you twin flames. So why the Five of Swords here? The Five of Swords for crystals. What have we got the Five of Swords for? Why the Five of Swords? The Empress, the World, and the Tower. What a combination. The Empress, the World, and the Tower. This is it, right? You feeling ready. You feeling like the Empress. Like, I've put that work in. I've done that work. I'm ready. I'm ready. I know it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I've completed these cycles. I'm ready for a new cycle. I'm ready for change now. You're ready to break things apart. This Tower moment, you're the force that's going to break those things apart, like Pele. That fiery energy. Breaking things up, ready. I'm just getting so much readiness from this. So it's kind of doing your head. You got to this point of like impatience where it's like, bring it on, universe, I'm ready. And I'm ready to kind of push things. Be the Empress, the one that creates things. You're ready to maybe push things isn't the right word, but just create some change, shake things up to get things going. Now this could be about the Tower in particular. You're causing this Tower, right? It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, because you're just ready. You're just ready to create something new, ready for a cycle to complete. And so it could be that you're at this fiery kind of energy stage, or you will be very soon, or this is the advice to get into that fiery energy to create some change now, to shake things up. So if you've kind of been stagnant within a relationship, so say you've already met your twin flame, but you're in separation at the moment and you're not pushing them, you're just kind of giving them space. It might be time to push them. It might be time to like give that Tower that's about to fall down a shove. If you haven't met your twin flame yet, it could be that you need to shake up in your life. You need to do things differently. It could be something about a job. It could be something about dating. It could be something, a big shake up in your life. Shake your life up a bit. You'll know how but the boredom, you see, I was getting boredom from this. Bit of angst here and boredom. It's like, come on, universe, bring it on. The universe is like, well, come on, bring it on. Bring about that change. You got 2 5s here out first. That means change. 5 5 5, change. If you've seen a lot of 5 5 5s at the moment, you've got to instigate that change. It's not going to happen to you. It's going to happen when you make those changes, right? So what's behind this? Wow. New beginnings. So it's, you want that new beginning. You say you're ready. Universe is like, okay, Crystal, you ready? Well, then make that change in your life then. Create that change now. Take those first steps toward it. Shake your life up a bit. It feels like a letting go to me. It feels like something needs breaking apart. So you might need to create that space in your life for what it is that you want here. Why the 5 of Wands? Oh, goodness me, look at this. So the 5 of Wands is you getting ready for it. You getting prepared for it. Your higher self has been preparing you for this. You got the Lovers, the Queen of the emotions, and the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands out for the 5 of Wands. So the Lovers and the Queen of Emotions, you're ready. The Queen of Emotions, Queen of Cups, she's open, she's receptive, she's ready to receive it, right? The Lovers, ready to receive from someone else. You've been practicing to receive from someone else in other parts of your life, maybe not from lovers, but maybe in other parts of your life. So there's this reciprocity. You have been learning how to receive. Maybe when you've been over-giving or prepared to do too much, you've been learning about all of that, about the balance of giving and receiving, of reciprocity, of not offering too much, just getting in that balance. That's what you've been practicing to get yourself to this point now, to be open and receptive, to practicing that with a lover. Now, some of you, because it's different then, right? Once we try and do it within a relationship, it's different. So you've been, whatever it is that you've been practicing outside of a relationship, inner work, has been preparing you for the change that's coming about in this twin flame relationship. Let's put it that way. So it's making you open and receptive to practicing that within a relationship, because it's always trickier in a relationship, right? So we might get like self-love going when we're by ourselves, when we're single, and that's much easier than practicing that within a relationship. Put yourself in a room with someone else, everything gets trickier, right? So it's something like that. So it does feel to me like you are ready for a change here, to try and practice whatever it is that you've been practicing, whatever it is that you've been working on in yourself within a relationship now. So good on you for doing that work. This could also be saying that you need to do more of that work as well to get ready for it too. You'll know what timelines you're on. You're all on different timelines here. So teaching, learning, that's what you've been doing. Learning, the universe has been teaching you, you've been learning, you've been practicing, putting that into practice, and you're just ready. I feel this readiness coming from you, crystals. Now what about them? What's going on for them? The Seven of Swords, the deception. Your twin flame, there's a deception here going on. Nope. What is this? The Two of Emotions. A love offer, deceptive love offer. Huh. This is them. Yeah, this is them coming at you with a deceptive love offer. I feel like this is a false start. So you might have had a false start in the past, or you might have had or you might be about to have a false start. A love offer that they can't really make, or isn't totally truthful. It's a bit deceptive. They're not really available, or they're not really ready yet. Take this as it resonates, because this could have already happened to you, or it could be happening to you soon, or it might be happening to you around now. But yeah, it's a deceptive. It's almost like they feel the connection with you, this strong connection with you, the twin flame thing, two of emotions. So they give you a love offer, but they didn't have that solid foundation to back it up. So it was deceptive love offer. That would be very confusing energy. So if that's something that you've been through, a deceptive love offer, they offered it to you, they weren't even ready, but you feel like, so everyone might be saying, so they're not your twin flame then, they deceived you, they lied to you. They tried to get you in a relationship when they weren't even ready for a relationship. What's that all about? But you feel that strong connection, so that's going to be very confusing for you. Tell us what's behind this. For them, for their part, it was probably that they felt the twin flame connection with you and they wanted to give you that love offer. And so instead of getting themselves ready to give you a genuine love offer, they just stormed on in there. Emotional release, so there was more to this, right? Well, there is more to this. As I said, the timelines might be different for all of you. So this deceptive love offer, it was about an emotional release for them. So they felt the connection with you, or they're feeling the connection with you. They're giving you this deceptive love offer that they're not really, there's some kind of a lying about it. So they're not really ready, or they're offering something that they can't offer, or they're not emotionally available, or whatever it is. There's something deceptive about it, but they needed to do that. It's almost like a preemptive strike to emotionally get them ready for it. It's getting ahead of themselves. It's like applying for a job that you're not ready for yet, but applying for it gives you the emotional release that you need. When you don't get it, when you don't get that job, because you're not going to get that job, right? This offer, you either said yes to it and then it showed itself to be deception, so you broke apart, or you said no to it because you realized it was a deceptive love offer. So they didn't get that job, but it's given them the emotional release that they need. It's preparing them, it's just getting them ready. It's a false start to get them ready, getting ready to be ready, that kind of thing. and an emotional release involved in that. So they were trying to get ahead of themselves. That's all it was. They weren't trying to deceive you. They were just getting ahead of themselves, wanting to be ready for this. They were wanted to be ready for you. So the Ace of Pentacles, big offer, the golden opportunity kind of an offer. Tell us what this Ace of Pentacles is about. They could have given you that big offer before. Like, it could have been, you know, about marriage and stuff like that, a really big offer, living together. But then the Hermit, and then they've backed off from that. Yeah, a big offer, and then they backed off from that. So it's all about this deceptive offer here. And it's not malicious. I'm not getting that it's malicious at all. I feel that they felt the connection, the twin flame connection with you. They wanted it. They so wanted it. But they were trying to ignore the rest of their life, or getting ready for it, and just jump straight into it. So they gave you a big offer, and then they retreated. Hermit. You might not be hearing from this person at all. They might be ashamed. But they're getting ready, is what this is saying. They are getting ready for that. What's behind this then? The offer and run. It's like a knock and run. They did a knock and run. Or they're about to. Oop. Discernment. Discernment. Okay, so they back right off, and they realise what a fool that they've been, and it's like, oh damn, what did I do? They back right off because they're kind of embarrassed, ashamed, feeling guilty about it. And discernment. It's about making good decisions, right? Discerning when the right time is to come. Sorting themselves out is what they're doing here. Right, so that's where it's at. This is your story. And if it resonates, of course, don't let me tell you that it's your story. If it's not, check out the other ones if you were drawn to the flower or the shell. So let's find out more about you then, this twin flame journey for you right now. What do crystals need to know about the twin flame journey right now? You deserve love. So you do deserve love. It's not a rejection. So you could have taken them doing this knock and run kind of thing, big offer, and then retracting it and running off as, I'm not worthy of love, there's something wrong with me. It's not about you, it's about where their life is at the moment. It's not about you at all. In fact, the reason that they gave you the deceptive offer in the first place is because they want to give you that big offer. The affection, the love behind that offer, the willingness, the drive behind that is there, and it's still there. So it's not the negative. Just weren't ready. What about them? What's going on for them right now in this twin flame journey? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this could be you. Let's get more clarifiers out there before I go into that, because they could have somebody new going on, some kind of a distraction going on there. Let's find out about you. You deserve love. Tell us more about this. So you need to get yourself to that place of more stability inside of yourself. A new start's coming. You know that you deserve that love, and that new start is coming, and you feeling solid within that. This is not about you not deserving love. It's not about you being unlovable. It's not about them not loving you. It's not about any. This is clearly saying that they do love you. It wasn't about that, but they did have to do a runner because they weren't ready themselves. Let's continue with your story before I get onto those, because I want to get involved in this new love story that they've got going on here and find out what that is. So more for crystals. What do crystals need to know about their twin flame journey right now? Individuality. So this is about being independent, following your own path for now, not making it so much about them right now. Leaving your unique stamp of love on everything you do, but it's more about just get on with your own self at the moment, especially feeling good enough and feeling that you are worthy of love, and you always have been. Stay in the present. Exactly. Just what I was saying. Live in the moment now. Stay in your present life now. Don't make it all about them right now. Let them sort their own stuff out and get ready for you. Tell us more. The crystals. What else do crystals need to know right now? Not enough. not enough. So as you're feeling maybe unlovable, even if it's to a slight degree there, I mean, I don't imagine that you're there going, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, they all say I eat worms. But there could just be a little bit of that energy in you, you know, questioning of yourself. Am I not good enough? Why did they walk away? Why did they retract their energy? Why did they hermit? All of that. And so, frustrated in relationship. Yeah, this 5 of Swords. You're making it about this relationship, really. The loss of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Whew, it's tricky at the moment, isn't it? To be you. So try and get yourself to a place of emotional security. I guess that's what I'm going to go into in the deeper dive there for you guys, to help you out in the situation emotionally right now to deal with this. Wow, you've got massive energy here. All of those cards that came out, the Empress, the Tower, the World, 5 of Inspiration. You're definitely getting ready for it, for sure. Now, what is this about, this new love for your twin flame here? What's all of this about? They could be trying to ignore your energy and your twin flame connection at the moment, is what I'm feeling with that card. Someone's new showing up and they're like, oh, I'm just romantic. Be romantic with this person. Ignore that I've got a twin flame there, because the twin flame journey is a hard one. This one's easy. New love, new love. Tell us about this new love here. Well, I've got new love out here. Very close to achieving your goal. Luck is on your side. Okay. So it's not about someone else then. Take all of that back that I just said. Someone making them feel romantic and the easy option. No. They've got luck is on your side and very close to achieving the goal, so they are getting ready for you. Not getting distracted at the moment. If they're getting distracted by anything, it's about work, I was just told. So very close to achieving your goal. They're feeling lucky. They are getting ready. Well, that's good. They're getting ready for you. So you're important to them. They're not getting sidetracked there. Whew. Tell us more. Priorities, but they're getting the priorities straight. Okay. That's what I just heard, is that if they're getting distracted by anything, it's by work, not love. They've got the priorities straight. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Interesting. So yeah, it feels to me like they're prioritizing something else at the moment. They're not prioritizing somebody else. So sorry if I scared you with that. New love card. I can't stand it when I'm watching readings and I get scared by them like that. Always take it as it resonates, right? Don't take the stuff that makes you feel bad. When it makes you feel bad, it means it's not resonating with you. Trust your emotional guidance system when you're listening to readings. Ascending. They're transcending obstacles. They're learning their expansion, new phase, preparing for union. They're getting ready. Yes. Got hope in them here. That's good. What else should we get out? These. Tell us more about crystals. Crystals, twin flame journey right now. What else do they need to know here? Flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. So don't be tempted to be distracted by someone else as well. You are ready. You're right. You're ready for your twin flame. So hold out for that one. You've got basket. A card just disappeared. Wow, I'm gonna have to find that. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So you're being recognized here. It feels like you're going to be recognized by your twin flame. You have been recognized by your twin flame. Did it go under here? Yes, it did. You have been recognized by your twin flame, but you're also being recognized for other things in your life as well. So you're gaining recognition. It feels to me like you're gaining confidence in yourself here, and that's the work that you've been putting in here. Gaining confidence in yourself, realizing that you're lovable, realizing what you deserve, empowering yourself, bettering your life. There's that independence thing that I was getting, individuality there. Be independent at the moment and raise your vibration up in other parts of your life, because you're getting recognition there. When you get recognition in plenty of other areas of your life, that love starts pouring in, the recognition from them as well. You've got family sorrow here. There's something about being apart from this person. Family dreams about them. Could see yourself having a family with them. They feel like family to you, that kind of thing. So just be careful of that, getting into that sorrow. Be more in that energy of trusting that this is going to happen and it's going to work out. Okay. My cat's snoring. It's really sweet. Oh, cat. Two-faced friend though. Watch out for that. Somebody, you've got a two-faced friend around you. It's one of your friends rather than one of their friends. And yeah, they don't want you to be with this person. Don't take their advice. Don't tell them stuff about what's going on. Don't share so much with that person. I feel like you'll know who I'm talking about. The Tower here, solid foundation, success with effort. So what you're doing right now, you and your twin flame, you're building those solid foundations together, even though you're apart. You're building those solid foundations. You're getting ready, they're getting ready to have that solid foundation. So it's really good. Now, what about them? Tell us more about them. Okay, a couple more cards out before, there we go. Wow, that's a lot. Starting with one that fell on the floor. Quick drink. Axe. Forces working against you. Now look at you both there with forces working against you. Why would that be? You'd think that the whole universe would be conspiring in your favor to get you together. Well, it is. So how come you've both got forces working against you? Well, it's to slow you down. It's like it's a manifestation of you not quite being ready yet. So if you've got something about not feeling worthy of love, then you're going to manifest things to slow you down, people to kind of come in between you, that kind of stuff. So they've got forces working against them as well. They've got obstacles to overcome. They've got news is on the way here though, so they are going to get in touch with you soon. You should accept valid criticism. So they're getting criticism for the decisions that they're making here. Yeah, forces working against them. Funnel, period of frustration, but there's lessons to be learned there. So they're feeling frustrated as well. They've got a boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. This is about that priority thing. So they are increasing their efforts. It feels about work to me. They've got a broken ring here. Parting of ways either in romance or business. So they've got something going on there, someone to leave behind, whether it's in business or romance. A broken ring could be about a marriage that they're having to break up, but this also could be about the false offer that they gave to you as well, this deceptive offer, and feeling a bit broken about that too. And a dragon, beware of self-delusion. They're worried that they're deluding themselves about all of this. They're getting themselves ready and people are telling them around them, they're criticizing them about it, going, the people around them aren't positive. They've got things working against them. And so there's a bit of doubt creeping in for them here. Tell us more for crystals. What do crystals need to know now about their twin flame journey? You've got the Rose's Kiss and Divine Matrix. So there's more involved than you're seeing here. You need to see the bigger picture here. There's more going on. It's not like you're ready and they're not kind of thing. There's a lot going on here. There's more to the story. And like I said, in the future you will see that there's more to the story. You'll look back at this time and you'll go, oh, I can see why we had to wait. So just trust in that. You're learning and you're growing and you're practicing something right now. That Rose's Kiss though, it's beautiful. So it's all about divine timing here. But it's not like you're just waiting for the time to be right. You know, you're both getting ready for it. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. So you're being asked to look at things from a fresh perspective now. Maybe that deeper dive will help you to do that as well and deal with what's going on here. Tell us more about them. Crystal's twin flame. Tell us about Crystal's twin flame here. Got two out as well. A tall tale and close encounters. It was close, but yes, it was a lie when they first came in, wasn't it? That offer. But it's close encounters, it's close. They're going to come in with another offer and it'll be real this time, not a tall tale. They won't be Pinocchio anymore. They realised that they did that. They were just jumping ahead of the game there. Tell us more. A love message for crystal's twin flame. You've got 2. Physical touch. They want to be with you again. Oh, they want to be with you physically again. A physical touch. That rose's kiss. And back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. They want to come back to you and physically be with you. They want that so much. So it doesn't feel like that's possible for them at the moment, but they want that so much. They want to return to you. It does feel like you're going to be hearing from them soon. It says news is on the way anyway, so soon, I don't know, sometimes the guides say soon and it's not soon enough for our liking. Like their idea of timing can be very different to our idea of timing, let's put it that way. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive for more guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, dealing with this emotionally and getting yourself prepared there. Guidance for you in this relationship as well, and possible timelines, how it might all work out. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. Make sure you get your email address right, because you'll receive an automatic email. There'll be a link to the crystal, the flower and the shell in there. Just click on the crystals and you can download that instantly. So thank you so much. If you like this reading, click on that like button and the subscription button along with that notification bar to be notified of when I upload my pick a card reads, which is 2 or 3 a week now, and my energy updates as well for each star sign, and the daily ones for the collective. I'm going to go live as well in my live show, Psychic Cafe, 3 times a week. Would love to see you in there. So good luck with this relationship, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, then this one is for you. Let's find out all about your twin flame journey at the moment. So I'm going to do you, going to do them as well, find out what's going on for both of you, what you need to know. So as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended written reading that goes with this. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. I'm going to go into more guidance for you in this situation you find yourself in right now, and guidance for you in this relationship as well. So possible dynamics between you, things that you need to know about yourself, things you need to know about them, how to make it work really well, and how this might all play out as well with possible timelines. So toward the end of the reading, there'll be a link that pops up there to book in for that. There's a link in the description box in the comments as well for that too. So let's find out. You've got empowerment. Who's got the power here? And leaving behind what is no longer you. There's things in your life and in their life that isn't quite conducive to this partnership yet. So you might have friends around you. Just imagine like being together with them in a relationship. What isn't a match to that? Have you got friends that you just wouldn't bring into that relationship, that you wouldn't hang out with then? Or are you doing things that you wouldn't do in a relationship with this person as well? There's stuff to let go of. I don't know. It could be addictions, it could be partying, it could be certain friendships that you just wouldn't have. There's just certain things that you wouldn't do in a relationship. You need to make those changes in your life right now. Leave behind what's no longer you. Empower yourself, make some new decisions there. So this seems to be saying you might think that you're ready for this relationship. This is saying, no, you need to empower yourself more first, because you're not living the life that you're going to live with this person already. Start living the life that you're going to live with this person already. Get yourself ready. There's too many there. Let's get some more out for you. Find out what's going on. Generosity. Okay. This is more on that same subject. Generosity. Okay. So maybe you're being too generous with people. Maybe you've got people in your life that you're helping out, that kind of thing, and they're not actually, you wouldn't have them in your life as friends or whatever. You wouldn't be doing those things with those people. You wouldn't be so generous to those people if you're in a relationship. You would protect that relationship more. So there's some definite changes to be made in your life right now to be ready to be in this relationship, is what I'm getting here. So let's get some tarot cards out for you. As I said, I'm going to do you and then I'm going to do them to get a full picture of what's going on here. So we'll start off with you, flowers. What do flowers need to know? You're learning something. The 3 of Pentacles here. Learning, teaching, collaborations, that kind of thing. It's planning, it's getting ready. It's getting ready. And it's about people. It's about the way that you deal with people and the people that you have around you. It's getting yourself ready to be in a relationship, preparing the rest of your life kind of thing, especially the people that are around you. So this could be about friendships, it could be about family, it could be about people that you're working with, it could be about your work too. It's yeah, just getting that your life in alignment with the life that you'll have with this person. Now, some of you might not have met your twin flame already. Some of you have, so take it as it resonates. Getting your life ready for a twin flame, for a stable relationship. It's different. It's different than being like a single person out there dating, that kind of thing, you know? Could be that for some of you. The moon here, deep in your emotions, and there's something unknown about this as well. Let's get a couple of cards out for them before I start clarifying. They're being patient. They got temperance here. Could be being slow. Let's call it patience. One more for Flowers person. Okay. We've got the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here. The King of Wands knows what they want and they're coming to claim what they want. So this is someone that really knows what they want in a relationship. But the Wheel of Fortune there is about luck being on the side or luck not being on the side there. Events might be keeping you apart from their perspective. And they're not feeling lucky about this. Lucky enough to be able to walk forward and claim you in a relationship there. So that's how come they're waiting. That's why they've got that temperance, that patience energy here. Very strong. You know, they could be a fire sign, or they could just have that personality, that strength in their personality here. Fire could be somewhere prominent in those signs there. You know, confident. They want to come in confidently, that this isn't someone that's going to go half-assed into something, relationship or not. So their part, they're kind of getting themselves ready, and for some reason it's about luck. That's how they see it. It's not a lucky or auspicious time yet. Not that I'm thinking that they're overly what's that word? I can't think of the word. I'm not feeling like they're overly, I've got to wait for Mercury to come out of retrograde and I've got to make sure that there's this and that. I don't feel that they're being like that. It's just, you know, if you've got things working against you in your life, if things don't seem to be falling into place, then they're not feeling lucky in that way. It's just that kind of a level. So why the Three of Pentacles for you? You got the Queen of Materials, so you're working on your stability there. That's what you're learning about to get ready for this. That empowerment, yeah. Getting your stability and getting on a successful path. So years ago, I thought that I was ready for business success. I thought I was ready for a twin flame relationship. I thought I was ready for everything. But what I was actually living was a bit of an anxious party lifestyle, drinking too much. And you know what I was actually living was showing me clearly that I wasn't ready for it at all. But it's only when I stopped doing that. When I pulled myself out of that, when I got rid of the anxiety, when I started really loving myself, that I realized, oh, yeah, my lifestyle is totally different now, totally different. Am I ready now? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's what you're doing now, is you're getting this stability. So you're learning about getting some stability in your life. Like I was getting, there's some changes to make here to actually be living that life and that lifestyle that is conducive, is the one that you're going to be living with this person. So if you've got fantasies about being with your twin flame and how that life will be, just take a look at all the details of that life and make sure that you're living that life for yourself right now, doing that independently. What's behind this for Flowers? Movement into balance. You're moving yourself into balance, a balanced lifestyle and stuff. And sometimes you might be kidding yourself, Flowers, that you want the relationship first. It's like, well no, when the relationship comes in, then I'll stop going out, then I'll stop dating people, then I'll stop hanging out with those friends. Well, no, because to manifest something in the first place, we need to get in that vibration that's a match to it. Someone's not going to choose you while you're being the opposite of what it is that they want. Let's put it that way. So you're moving into balance. You're learning about that. What is balance in your life, and what energy or lifestyle that you need to be in, what practices you need to have in place, what space you need to have in place, you know. Ready? So the moon, what is this? The moon, hanged muse. So you're in your feels, it's emotional for you. It being up in the air, it being, you're not knowing what's going on, it's emotional for you. It feels to me like you're on the verge of making some new decisions for yourself in your lifestyle, like maybe to stop going on dates, maybe to stop partying, maybe to stop drinking, or maybe to stop anything that isn't a match to how you're going to be with them. It feels like you're on the verge of making those decisions to me, but for you it's emotional. Like I said, you might be waiting for that relationship to come in before you make it, because you make those decisions, because the decisions of what it is that you need to leave behind, they're your comfort zone. That's what is comforting you, right? It's like me in my example, it was the alcohol was comforting me for my anxiety, and I needed to deal with that first. I can see all of it was not conducive to being in a good relationship. I wasn't in good relationships when I was like that. So yeah, something like that. It makes you feel emotional that it's up in the air, but you need to find that balance first within yourself to bring it down to earth, to get over that. It's like you've got some emotional hurdles here and you want it to be different. It will be different, but you need to get yourself there. It's not a clear, well-defined path, but I can tell you one thing: self-love is the way there. Keep watching my channel if this is ringing true to you, because I don't really talk about anything else. All of my readings are about that. It's not about predictions in my readings. It's about helping you to get yourself ready, to heal yourself, to empower yourself, to let things go, and to get into that vibration, that alignment, so that you can manifest it. And self-love is key to that. So the moon, the hanged muse, the truth is behind that too. So you're not exactly showing up as being legit here, being authentic, living the life that is really true to who you are deep down. And you need to do that before this relationship comes in, or comes about in a more full way if you have already met them. You need to be living your truth and authenticity, not waiting for that relationship to come in to do that, but doing it now within yourself. And that takes getting out of your comfort zone. So, them, what about your person? Flowers, your twin flame here, what's going on with them? Well, they've got temperance, so they're being patient here. What's this about? Patience. Why are they being patient? Why have we got a temperance card? Page of Materials, they're dreaming about the relationship that they want here, manifesting it, and they're being patient about it there. They could be being patient with themselves as they're dreaming it up. Very much at the start of things though, asking themselves what it is that they want in a relationship. Could be that your person is just out of a relationship that wasn't what they wanted, and they're asking themselves now. They're not feeling lucky, remember? There. So yeah, they could have just come out of a relationship where it's like, well, that didn't work out, and then now they're asking themselves, what is it that they truly want in the relationship? Starting from scratch kind of thing. The feminine energy, very interesting, because they're coming out as so masculine with the King of Wands there. They're wanting that feminine energy. But maybe not the feminine energy they've experienced. Like, there's feminine energy and there's feminine energy, isn't there? There's like empowered feminine, and then there's like manipulative feminine. There's all different kinds of feminine, really. But it feels to me like they're deciding from past experience what it is, the kind of feminine energy that they want, so that it feels not like gender work, but kind of masculine, feminine kind of inner work that they're doing, deciding on. So for example, if we're talking about a man here, the masculine energy, a man who likes to come in and claim, might have realized, yeah, I'm very masculine, I want a feminine energy, and the idea in their head of what feminine energy is might be very girly kind of thing, and like someone you'd find on as an Instagram model, that kind of thing, right? So they get together with someone like that and then experience the downsides of that, or what they don't like about that version of feminine energy. And so it seems to me like they're dreaming something up now and being patient with that. What kind of feminine energy is right for them then? Because they're coming across as this very powerful fire kind of an energy here, so they probably need a strong feminine energy. They might not have been going for strong feminine energy. Remember, got to empower self here. Leave behind what is no longer you. You've got a lot of change going on, and you need to step in that empowerment first, because they're not going to be attracted to you until you're in that empowered energy. Let's put it that way. They are dreaming up the feminine energy that they really want to have in their life that's going to work for them at the moment. You are getting yourself into that same energy as well. Feels to me like you haven't met each other yet. Take that as it resonates, though. Some of you might have met already. So why the King of Wands and the Wheel? They're feeling unlucky because Muse of Emotions, King of Cups. So yeah, they're in their feels about it, what it is that they've experienced so far. It wasn't quite right for them. You know, there's this kind of belief. Let's not call it a teaching. It's more like a belief system that, and both men and women have it, that you should be able to meet, like in your 20s or something, the right person, and then have a good relationship with them, and them be the one. And then when we don't manage that, because let's face it, you don't gain wisdom and the ability to have a great relationship. Most people don't, if anybody, in your 20s. You don't know the first thing about yourself and about self-love and about actualizing yourself or anything in your 20s. You think you know everything, but you don't. And so yeah, it can be kind of that belief itself that we should be able to do that before we're wise. So he's in his feels here because he's not managed to create that relationship that he wants yet, and he's coming across as a kind of macho here, kind of macho energy. I'm saying he, but it's just masculine energy. It might be a woman in the masculine energy as well. It's not about gender, all of this. But yeah, then being the King of Cups, so kind of it's a disappointment and an emotional disappointment. Healing, they're having to heal from that. It does feel like, yeah. So they could have been with someone that was like very feminine in a way, but not empowered feminine. It could be kind of manipulative. At an extreme level, it could be that gold digger kind of energy. Well, I'll just look pretty and I'll be the trophy wife kind of thing. And someone that's in that version of feminine might want to manipulate to get their needs met. So healing energy, they're having to heal from all of that. I don't think you guys have met yet. So let's find out more about you. What's going on for you? Flowers. Tell us more for flowers here. About a twin flame journey. Did you see that? It span right around. It was the forgiving and learning card. We've already talked about you learning at the moment. You are learning a lot right now about how to be ready for this. Worth waiting for. It'll be worth waiting for. Isn't that interesting? You've got worth waiting for. They've got the patience thing out. It's like you're both trying to figure out what it is that you really want now in a partnership there. Let's continue on with you. Worth waiting for. So this partnership, this twin flame relationship, it is worth waiting for. It's also worth making those changes to your life right now to be ready for it as well. Nothing will come of this situation. You're not going to be able to push it at the moment. You're not going to be able to get into this relationship while you're out of alignment. You're not going to be able to, without doing these changes and this moving into balance and getting into integrity in yourself as a single person first, you're not going to be able to push this. So if you're trying to physically make it happen, you're not going to be able to do that. Nothing's going to come of that. You can't do that. We can't do that. Nobody can. You've got to get in alignment first. So no amount of action that you're taking or any kind of, oh, you could be doing the manipulative thing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So some of you might have met. So you know how I was saying they've experienced that before, the manipulative kind of feminine. If you're doing that, if you're trying to get this relationship off the ground before you're fully ready, that's the manipulation that they don't like. They've learned that they don't like that. All the more reason why you need to empower yourself first. Then the relationship will come together. Tell us more. Tell us more for flowers. Of course, I'm going to go deeper into your guidance in the deeper dive read. So if this is resonating with you, you might want to consider getting that. Patience. You need to have patience. It's worth waiting for. You need to have patience. You need to wait for this one. They've got stuff to do. You've got stuff to do before you come together here. You're both getting ready still. You're able to let the universe, all energy of transformation, move according to its own loving manner. Yes, nothing will come of this situation if you're pushing it right now. So don't push it. Tell us more for flowers. Addiction. It could be that. Like I was saying. Same with my own journey. It's reminding me of my own journey here about, I had to quit alcohol, but it wasn't about the alcohol. It was about why I was drinking alcohol. It was about the whole disempowerment thing. The whole patterns that I was in. I had to break out of that first before I could have a good, decent relationship. So yeah, addictions, it could be about that for you. Any codependent patterns, obsessions, controlling, trying to control it, trying to get this physically going, this relationship when you're not in alignment yet. So there's all of that to let go of first. This one will be worth waiting for. You will be worth waiting for them as well. But yeah, there's a single journey to go on first, and it's a self-love journey to get yourselves ready. So tell us more about flowers. Twin flame. They've been disappointed in the past. They don't like that manipulative energy. Engagement. They're wanting a solid commitment here. They could have been engaged before and then it all fell apart because of that manipulative energy, and they realized that it's not what they wanted after all. I do feel like at the moment you could have met this person already, because at the moment you're kind of a match. You're being in it's a subtler form, yeah, from that example that I gave of the manipulative feminine, but you're kind of a little bit in that energy still. They're scared of that energy. They're reeling from it. They're having to heal from it. And so you're a match to them now. You're both going to come out. You're both hopefully going to heal from this and then be able to come together once you're more whole and healed, both of you, from this same kind of an energy. So they're wanting engagement. They're wanting a solid commitment here. They want to meet someone. That's what it feels like to me. They want to meet someone that is that idea of that feminine that they want. Time to give rather than take. So they want like equal give and take in a relationship, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So yeah, they do have a personal issue with this. I mean, they're not clear. They haven't got clarity on this yet. On this, what kind of feminine do they want? They're getting some clarity on that right now. But they know that it's something to do with that reciprocity. They're coming across as a very strong person here. They might not have chosen very strong before. They might have been choosing opposites to them. But what really is a good match to this strong kind of a masculine is the strong feminine. You've got to get to a certain level of self-awareness and self-healing to be able to bring a match in like that and not want the complete opposite, you know. Because if you're not healed and you've got that strong energy, you want someone that's weak, right? We see that. Narcissists getting together with empaths, the one that's playing out in a strong way, both wounded. One that's playing out in a strong way gets attracted to the one that's playing out in a weak way. And then the more you know yourself and you heal yourself and you get into that balance yourself, the more you want a match to yourself. So the strong ones will go for the strong ones. And equally yoked kind of an energy, instead of trying to balance themselves up by choosing the opposite in someone else. Tell us more about them. So that's their personal issue there. Kind of a personal issue that everybody has to deal with. They're evolving though. They are getting there. They're figuring it out. That's good. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. They're figuring it out, and they've got discernment here. Yeah, they're trying to figure it out. You're developing the skills to distinguish love from fear, truth from illusion, almost toxic feminine from divine feminine. That's a very black and white way to put it, really, because there's everything in between, right? But the kind of feminine that they want, let's put it that way. They're learning to discern the kind of feminine that they want and figure out what that is. You might be doing the same with a masculine too. It could be that you haven't thought like, oh, I really want a strong King of Wands type. You might have been resistant to that type before, but they're showing up as that. And so you could have some healing to do around that as well. The strong masculine. Probably do. Probably all do. Girl talk. Wait. Girl talk flew over there, but I'm not feeling it's that at all. They could be hanging out with friends at the moment. Friendships. While they're figuring out what it is that they want in a relationship. We've got this one, the Phoenix. Yes. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. They're changing their mind about what it is that they want in a relationship at the moment. And they're healing themselves and they're figuring all of that stuff out. Right, so let's find out more about you. For you, what do flowers need to know on this twin flame journey right now? What do flowers need to know on this twin flame journey right now? Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. This is if you keep on trying to make it happen in the physical world, it's not going to. So if you haven't met your twin flame yet and you're out there dating and trying, it's like, that's not going to get you your twin flame. You need to kind of sort your life out, bring it back in, focus on your own priorities, do that Queen of Materials thing. Single person who's doing it all for themselves and really happy in yourself, moving away from addictions. Everything that I've said, that's going to be the outcome to the problem, not the trying to push it on the material level, on the physical level, trying to find that person and get in a relationship with them. So you're on the definite getting into the vibration, doing that inner work to get yourself there. You've got pineapple reconciliation. So for some of you, you do already know this person and you want that to happen. That reconciliation, you just want them to come back in, to be in it. The universe is saying no, not yet, not until you've done that inner work. Get back to basics. Get back to basics. Sort yourself out. Sort your own life out. Get into that balance within yourself. Get really happy in your life. That's the kind of person that they want. That's the kind of feminine that they want. You've got back here, something important, such as a new job or a raise. So that's telling me that it's time to get focused on your other parts in your life, on your money, on your career, that kind of thing. Empower yourself, get really powerful in your life. You've got temporary problems on the love front right here, but they are temporary problems. So focus on yourself and your own life and that, and you'll get yourself ready there. All about empowerment, this one. What about them? Star, guaranteed success. Because I feel like they're being very deliberate about this now, about what it is that they want, or figuring out what it is that they want. They could be hanging out around with friends and asking them about relationships. Could be doing that, trying to figure out what it is that they want. They've got Fox here, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So they are focused on the business there. Maybe very successful in business. Could be. And Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Success, they're a successful person. Yeah. So they could have been attracting the disempowered female before. Absolutely. They're showing up as a money person now. I wasn't getting that before, but man, dealings or relationship with a man. Let's find out what this is about. Why have they got dealings or relationship with a man now? Climbing towards success, so it's a career person. Why do we need to know about this man? Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So right now they're focused on a man, not to get married to him, but success, a partnership, something like that. They could be going into business with someone else. Very much focused on that, not so focused on the relationship right now. That's an aside, but they are figuring out what it is that they want. This man that they're going into business with, they could be a stepping stone for them into figuring out what it is that they want in the divine feminine. Otherwise, why does it come up in this reading? Sure, it's more about them being successful and focused on the work and stuff like that. They've got an amount of business success, but still, why would it come up in the twin flame reading unless it has something to do with them getting ready for you? So let's get more info about for you. Tell us more about flowers. What else do flowers need to know about their twin flame journey right now? Endless possibilities. You know what I'm getting from this? Is endless possibilities of how you could get together, which is going to make my deeper dive, the last part of the deeper dive, quite difficult to do. But there are endless possibilities. It could happen any which way. The most important thing is that you both get ready inside, getting yourself into that vibration, healing yourself and ready. And then they've got broken open. They're being broken open right now. Wow. The heart's being cracked open. It feels to me like your person is getting a lot of business success and they don't just want anybody now. Because of that, they're not just going to let anybody in, especially not the gold diggers. You've got relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. That's where you're at right now. There's change that is needed in your life right now, single as you are right now, to be ready for this relationship. That takes a great deal of strength to face up to that. Most people don't do it. But if you want a twin flame relationship, you've got to do it, because my guides keep on telling me there's not many twin flames at all out there, and it's only those that are in a very high vibration and that are willing to put in all of that work that will actually do that, because twin flame relationships are about having a very important job to do in the world together. They've got actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. So they are an action taker. Like I said, they're the king of wands there. They're going to come in and claim you when it's time to do it, when they're feeling lucky, when it's feeling like it's all on their side, when the timing is right. But right now they're trying to make a decision about what kind of feminine that they want, and that decision is going to be an empowered feminine. Right now you are being invited into that energy to empower yourself and become that feminine, powerful energy there. So there you have it. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, flowers, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. Be sure to get your email address right, because you'll receive an automatic email. In that email, it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, because it is an automatic email, so they can often end up in those folders. In that email, there'll be a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the flower and you can instantly download that. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click that like button, along with that subscription button and the notification bell to be notified of when I do my pick a card reads, which is 2 or 3 times a week, and my energy updates for each star sign and the general energy updates for each day as well, along with when I go live. I go live 3 times a week in my show Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. So thank you again for watching. Good luck with this relationship, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the shell, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your twin flame journey right now, shells. So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading, an extended version that goes with this. If you want more advice, so if you find that this is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. It's going to go into advice for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So whether you need to deal with this emotionally, or whether you need to make a change, change your beliefs, or manifest this in some way, heal from something, let something go. It's going to go into all of that. Advice for you right now. Advice for you in this relationship. So what you need to know about them, what you need to know about yourself, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. And also it's going to go into possible timelines, how this might work out, how things might change, how they might come in, how you might meet, whatever it is. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments as well. So let's get some cards out for you, shells. Tell us about Shell's twin flame journey right now. Shell's twin flame journey. Tell us about Shell's twin flame journey. Cards are being slow, shells. Tell us about Shell's twin flame journey right now. I've got a live show 3 times a week. You might want to come to that. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. What else can I tell you while the cards aren't coming out? Why? Why don't you guys want you to know about your twin flame journey right now? What's going on? There we go. We're going to be here all day. Call forth the waves. Shaking it up, drama. You're not sure whether you want to shake it up or not. You want to get in touch with them and say, hey, what is it you're doing? Don't ignore me. You don't want to rock the boat. Do you want to rock the boat or not? Yeah, there's that energy. You might be trying to please your person instead of instigating change. Let's find out more. Well, that would explain why the cards didn't want to come out, because there's an uncertainty. Uncertainty coming from your energy here. Should you give up, or should you persist with this? If you persist with it, doesn't that mean having to face something and rock the boat? Do you want to rock the boat? Do you want to chance this all going wrong? Da, da, da. Catalyst. Do you want to be the catalyst? Do you want to drop that bomb? Do you want to take that chance, take that risk, and be the catalyst? Add that developing solution to and see what happens. Or do you want to play it safe and not rock the boat and nothing will ever happen? Maybe you want to be the catalyst. Oh, how exciting. So I'm going to go into your story, your twin flame story, and your twin flame story right now. What's going on for you both, to get a clear picture of all of this. So tell us about Charles, first of all. Now your cards are coming out fast. So you're having some patience here. The seeds are sprouting, the sprouts are sprouting. There's something happening, but maybe not enough for your liking. Having to be patient there. Feels like you've already met to me. Yeah, things are up in the air for sure. I'm feeling that energy from you. Things are up in the air. What about them? What about Charles' twin flame? What's going on with them right now? What's going on for Charles' person right now? They're in the head, overthinking things, but they're gaining clarity. Tell us more. It feels like neither of you are taking action. Yeah, they're wary. Look. They're wary. They've got their defenses up. They're hiding out. They're getting clarity. They're overthinking things. They're not taking any action. Neither of you are taking action here. There's no ones out on the table yet. Well, let's get some clarity on all of this then. So why are you in the Seven of Pentacles? The Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you've planted the seeds and all of that, but there's a lot of inactivity there. It's almost hope marketing is what they call it in business, where you're like, well, I've built it and they'll come. No, they won't, not unless you're doing a hell of a lot of marketing. You can't just do the hope marketing, just like dream of it. Oh, people will find me and then it'll all be great. No, they won't unless you're putting yourself out there. It's that kind of thing. You've planted the seeds and you're just like hoping that it's going to happen, but there's some brave action that you need to take. You might need to say to your person how you feel, or you might need to get in touch with them yourself if there hasn't been contact for a while. As I said, you're scared to rock the boat. You're scared that they're going to walk away. But Seven of Inspiration, there's the ones, right? That's you taking action, putting yourself out there. That is scary. That's scary. That's you overcoming those hurdles that are inside of yourself, that fear, and taking that action, even if it's going to result in conflict. It's being brave enough to be assertive and say what it is that you want, instead of just waiting and hoping that it's going to sprout and it's going to come good and they're going to get in touch with you, and they're not coming across as taking action. They're wary as can be. They're overthinking things. You're at a standoff at the moment, aren't you? You and your twin flame. Too scared to rock the boat, both of you. They're trying to think it into being. Let's get some clarity about this. Why the Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Inspiration? Ascension. Ascension. Raising your vibration and getting... Excuse me a moment. Guitar. Okay. So Sorry about that. So you're ascending your energy, you're raising your vibration up, and you're learning. So this is about you stepping into your power more. You've been ascending, raising your vibration so that you're prepared to take action, so that you're prepared to make a move, put yourself out there. This is scary stuff. This is the debut card. It's like opening the... Sorry about that. I had a few deliveries all happening at the same time now. So yeah, as I was saying, 7 of Inspiration. This is kind of scary. It's putting yourself out on the stage there. It's revealing yourself. It's going to make you feel vulnerable, and that's why you're holding back from it at the moment. But you're ascending, you're getting yourself ready to put yourself out there, to reveal yourself, to step forward and tell them how you feel or something like that. It's going to take a lot of courage to do that. So 2 of Pentacles, everything's up in the air at the moment while you're getting yourself ready to put yourself out there. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Why is everything up in the air here for? Oh, the Sun. Nice. So that's really positive energy there. Things are up in the air. So I feel like you know that this relationship is going to be incredible. And maybe that's adding to your fear here. Is like if you know that something is going to be fantastic, then wow, if it goes wrong, then it's really going to hurt, isn't it? So this is where your fear is coming from here. What if you get it wrong? What if it doesn't work out? What if? Sorry about that. I had so many technical difficulties there. The microphone stopped working and it was all such a mess. I think it's working now. Okay, so why are they the King of Swords? Why are they overthinking things? Why are they wanting to get that clarity? Well, the 6 of Emotions came out with that. It's because you're amazing. It's because you've got a past life relationship. Because you're the twin flame. You're the soulmate. And so they're scared. You're both scared here. Neither of you want to rock the boat. Neither of you want to make a move on each other just in case something goes wrong. It's all good though. It is all good. So you're just in that nervous stage. That's all it is. They're overthinking things. You're just scared to take that action in case it all goes wrong. You're both scared here. So the 9 of Wands, they're wary. They're wary because they've got battle scars. The Hierophant, they learn from the past, spiritual learning, and this is somebody that wants to have a marriage as well, someone that's serious about a relationship. So because the Hierophant card is that marriage card, it's about tradition and stuff like that. And so they're wary. They're wary that they're kind of sussing you out. They're overthinking things. They're wanting to gain clarity. Does Shell want to have a committed relationship with me? Instead of asking you, they're overthinking it. They're doing it in the head. And instead of you like approaching them, putting yourself out there, you're like all in your feels about it. Things up in the air. So you're both just afraid. And I guess that can be expected really with twin flame relationships. Is such a strong connection that you know not to mess this up, so you're taking your time with it. That's what it feels like to me. So don't feel too bad about yourself, because you're both mirroring each other here. What's behind this for them? They're wary because this anger. That's unexpected. So they're wary because of anger. So they must have been in past situations then where they've been making people angry. Okay, maybe they're wary because of a past marriage. It could be that. So they're wanting marriage, but they're wary about getting into another committed relationship because of angry ex-wife, angry ex-husband. So they've got a wariness based on the past. Your wariness will be based on the past too. So you're both showing up with baggage here. You're feeling that very strong connection between each other, and it's scaring the bejesus out of both of you. So let's get more about you. Eventually I've got to the end of this reading. It's taken me a fair while. Okay, tell us more about Shell's here. Shell's twin flame journey right now. Tell us more about that. I wonder why so much disruption in this video as well, because often the things that are happening while I'm making these videos and stuff, the things that happen within the readings tend to be a match of that energy too. It's like when I'm doing my energy healings, often what's happening to me is how it's got something to do with that energy healing as well. You got codependency. That's interesting. It says addictions are affecting, but I mean, Yes, addictions can be part of it with codependency, but it's only one small subset of it. You know, codependency being the person that looks after the addict. They don't have to be an addict. So you are wary of codependent patterns that you've had before, overgiving, maybe looking after people that aren't looking after themselves. That's what the addiction thing is. It's looking after someone that's not looking after themselves, loving someone that's not loving themselves. So you could be wary about this person because of that. You could be thinking, are they really loving themselves, or is this me trying to save someone like this? Tell us more. For shells, what else do they need to know about right now with their twin flame journey? Meditate and contemplate. So do take it slowly. This isn't saying just rush in and get on with it. Meditate and contemplate first. You do have some hurdles within yourself to get over first. There's some inner healing to do before you can stride confidently forward in this, and that's that ascension here. So you're raising your vibration by healing yourself and being okay with yourself to approach your person here. What else? Satisfaction. Satisfy yourself first. In other words, get yourself ready. Be satisfied before you make that move. Don't be like utterly terrified and then put yourself forward. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So don't try and push through this fear and just do it anyway and rock that boat anyway. Get yourself to a place where you're comfortable in yourself. Ask yourself, now what fears are coming up from the past here? And heal that stuff and deal with yourself first until you can be satisfied. Okay, I've got myself ready for this now. I've dealt with my demons. I've done that shadow work. I know what my baggage is, and I know that's always going to be there, but I'm aware of it now. Now there's just that last hurdle of fear. Now I'm satisfied that I've done enough to approach my person here, and it's just that last little bit of fear that will disappear as I take that action. You're not there yet. It's not just that little bit of fear, that last hurdle. You've got inner stuff to do first here. So I'll go into that inner work in the deeper dive here. You've got runner. So you're afraid that they're going to run. So you've been in codependent patterns before, that if you haven't been taking care of them, that's the way that you've held someone there before and kept them in a relationship. Well, what about someone that doesn't need you to be codependent? What about someone that's going to be willingly be in a relationship with you? How can you hold them there when you're not like doing stuff for them so that they need you? Yeah? How's someone going to choose you when they don't need to choose you? They just want you. That's a healthy relationship. But your fears are, how am I going to keep them there? How am I going to stop them from running if they're not codependent? You've got codependency stuff to heal. Plenty of teachers out there talking about codependency. I talk about it a lot as well because there seems to be a lot of it going on. But that's runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. You got a lot of fears there, but yeah, your fears are going to be there if you've been in codependent patterns before. Codependency is something that works for us. Yeah, we need to be needed for a reason, because we're not trusting, right? And so we go out with those that need us and get in relationships with them, and then we do too much because that's proving ourselves, isn't it? We're proving our worth in that relationship otherwise. So really what's behind that is a not feeling worthy to be loved. Properly loved just for who we are, to have someone choose us just for who we are. Get on with healing that stuff before you try and get over this hurdle, this fear hurdle here. What about them? They're scared they're going to make somebody angry here. They like to keep the peace. Look at you both trying to keep the peace. Express your love. They want to do that and love yourself first, but they need to love themselves first. Both of you, mirrors of each other. They want to express the love. They want to tell you how they feel, but they need to love themselves first. They're so scared. They're both scaredy cats. Your dreams need a practical plan, right? So they're having to make practical plans first. That's what they're doing in their mind, is making practical plans first. But it's the inner stuff that's behind that. I mean, they're scared. So they're all up in their thoughts. Making practical plans is what they think that they're doing. What they're really doing is addressing their fears about all of this from the past. Too many. Tell us more about Charles' twin flame. What's going on with them? Empathy. Empathic. Okay, they could have been in really similar patterns to you, in fact. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Oh, they're feeling you. You've got a very strong connection between you, right? They're feeling you. They could have been in codependent patterns as well. You do have a lot of mirroring energy going on here. It's like two empaths coming together after they've been with a lot of narcissists. Ah, that's why they've got the anger card. Yeah, they were probably with the narcissist before as well. An angry ex. We've got an angry ex on the picture here. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. They've been in codependent traits as well in the past. They've been in karmic relationships and they're scared. They're scared of another one of those. So they've got an angry ex on the hand. And they're scared. They're scared of that happening again. They're not sure whether they've got out of those patterns yet, if they've learned from that. Right, let's get some more information out for you. Shells. Tell us more about shells. What do shells need to know? What do shells need to know on their twin flame journey right now? Parrot. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Oh no. So there's a fear of coming out there, not just of revealing your feelings to this person and telling them, of also of you coming out as a couple as well. People are going to gossip about you. Why? Are you well known? Could be. They could be just in your communities or whatever. Excuse me. Lag. Stepping into a new experience. You've got fears around that too. So this is a whole new experience, this relationship to you. I'm dissatisfied with life. So when's your dissatisfaction with life going to propel you to actually making a move on this person? I think it's just going to come in time. Of course, the inner work, yeah. Time gives us that time to do the inner work. It's not time itself that causes us to be ready. Oh, the sun's coming out. We've not seen that for a few days. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. Yes, you're being very careful. But you're right to be careful there. This isn't about just passively waiting, remember. No, look what you've got. It's true love. It's going to work out in the end. I know it's difficult right now, but it's going to work out in the end. You'll overcome this. Both of you will overcome what's holding you back. Now, what about them? Situations in the balance that require careful handling. I think it's the ex here, the angry ex. But it's also themselves and you as well. You've both been very careful about this. Yeah, very careful about it. What else for them? They got eagle. Triumph over trouble and obstacles. So they are surmounting those obstacles now. They're getting over those. They've got vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Yeah, this is a worrier. This is someone that's got anxiety. This is someone that's overthinking things. Overthinking it, not taking action. And carrot, opportunity or windfall. So they've got a carrot there. They are being led forward there by that carrot dangled in front of their nose. They do have good reason to come toward you and sort this stuff out, just as you've got good reason as well. You've got a very strong connection here. Okay, tell us more about shells. Body and soul. You love them body and soul. There's a lot riding on this because this is a very special relationship. And your birds of a feather, that's what they think. And they've got a very positive motive to come into this relationship. They want positivity. They want this to be great. I think you both want that, right? You're realizing what this relationship is, so you do both want it to be great. And yes, it's causing some trepidation because of that, and that's just natural, really. So don't worry about it. Just take your time and get yourselves ready, and you'll get over that fear. You've got to take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever, it says. Your life is going to change forever once you open up to this person, but you don't need to be pushing yourself to do that. They have got appreciate this moment and new love as well. So they're appreciating this moment, this prelude to you coming together here. You love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. You both get there. You'll both get there in the end. Fears to overcome at the moment. Yes. Not wanting to rock the boat or be the catalyst to that change because you're both scared that it's all going to blow up. So just take your time with it. Keep on getting yourselves ready. Get yourself over that fear. Deal with the past stuff that's coming up. Meditate and contemplate and get yourselves ready for this. So there you go, Charles. If it sounds like it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive, some more guidance on this. So I'll pop a link for that up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. It is an automatic email that gets sent to you, so make sure you get your email address right. And that email might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder because it's an automatic email that gets sent out. And so somehow that gets flagged. So look in those places. In that email, you'll find a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the shell and you'll be able to download that straight away. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for persisting through the technical difficulties. Hopefully I'll be able to edit most of it out so you don't even notice. And I notice. And yeah, don't forget to click that like button and the subscription button along with that notification bell. I make 2 or 3 pick a card reads. I make my energy updates for each star sign for the week and each month, and I do energy updates every day as well for the collective too. And my live show, Psychic Cafe, 3 times a week. I would love to see you in there. So thank you again for watching, Shells. Good luck with this relationship, and I'll see you next time. Bye.